All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Frieren, episode 14. Okay, we got a new character for the party. Sign. Awesome. Love it. That means our chances of getting stuff happening with the older women go up. But,
yes. I was going to go for we can have more dangerous fights now because the party can actually come back from near death.
What would it actually take for a dangerous fight with this party? I don't, even before.
They have to get ambushed.
They have to get ambushed, basically.
That's basically it, yeah.
But the other thing is that new character, and this is episode 14, potentially new OPED, and I am scared and optimistic. It's that whole thing of, both that they have right now are so good.
If they know what they're doing, they won't change a damn thing.
They won't change a damn thing. But if they do, I'm sure the new ones will be good too, so then, yeah. But please, don't change them. They're perfect.
Prage. But y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
We find his friend immediately and he leaves.
The way he was slumped over.
Yeah.
God. Oh, a dato? Thinking about last century.
Yeah.
Oh. No.
Good. Actually standing up for himself.
Yeah. Nah. Ah! Didn't she not give you a present?
She got him a bracelet.
That's true.
No, don't reinforce this behavior. Nice.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes. Okay. It's not that you don't like him. Yeah. Yep. You only had old grandpa to interact with. Yeah, she really only just wanted a gift from Stark, just to know that he's thinking about her, yeah. Sure. Just a hunch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, do the same thing. Yeah.
Nice.
I love what he does to the story and the group dynamic, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you learned that recently, didn't you?
And also you have a prime example of that with Frieren.
Aw.
That does so much for me. I could probably count on one hand the number of times I've seen anime girl apologize for being violent to anime guy.
Oh, she really waited. Aw. I wanted to go with you to choose a gift. Let's do that then. I'd love to do that. Yeah, yeah. Right, yeah. I don't want you to be used to that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, she got so excited.
All right.
Oh, you little dorks. You doofus, awkward dorks.
Then cut to Frieren and Signs sharing a smoke.
Yeah!
They grew up so fast. Yeah.
Yes! Yes! I'm a fucking shipper. Yeah. No. Do you? Ooh.
It's so much work, but I manage.
Yeah, I knew she needed to focus on that. Yeah. So it's 3 kids. Yep. Yep, which means you are not.
Ooh, yeah.
This. That was so adorable.
Yeah. He's great, and he's a priest. Not necessarily a great priest.
He had the glass. I'm sorry, but look, that's just what I like, you know? He grew up.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Wow. Cool. Let's get into this. Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
Maybe you? Nice.
Nice. Yeah. Nice. It's cool tying with before. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
we come full circle. Oh.
Head pats for the child.
She's like, you better not.
Don't you dare talk to that bitch about me.
I just love the idea of like atheist Frieren, you know, just like.
Oh sure, I was thinking more of the back when that goddess was immortal, you know.
What is this? Yeah.
It's like
Good
the blow
job,
kiss.
Sign.
It's like this should have a big effect, and he's like, eh.
Yeah. It's true.
Oh, nice. She gets a bracelet. The thing that she got for Stark was what she wanted, but not necessarily what he wanted, you know?
But now they match. You know?
Yeah. Oh, nice. Accessory shop.
Wait, what? Himmel gave you a ring? Oh my god. Ambush!
All right, yeah. Okay. Wait. Wait. the poor horse.
Oh, that sounds so raspy and
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah.
Gotcha.
Wait, what about me? Superhero landing.
That's the most D&D kind of thing.
No, what? She's actually... Okay, never injured.
He just took it on the head!
Wow. I thought it was going to be something of, we have a healer, so it's okay if you break your legs.
Right. Reminder.
Yeah. Also, Aizen could take dragon poison. Yeah. You could also just do that for Stark so that he falls from not as high a height.
And it's going down.
Oh!
Whoa. Jesus. Well, we're falling now. Nice.
So they only fell from like 20 feet.
Yeah. The horse is still levitating.
Well, you gotta save the horse.
Yeah. I didn't calculate, but... because it still fell, like, it slapped the ground probably after the levitation's done, yeah. Yeah. Whew. Where is it now? Oh no, it fell up from...
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Okay, tell me the design is something to do with marriage or something.
Yeah, exactly.
No, she chose it for some reason.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my god.
That is awful.
Maybe you should take that to heart then.
Watch. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! And that's the same as the ring!
Yeah. I mean, she just heard that you didn't know.
No, that was actually, like,
No,
kind
yeah.
of fair. Like, I get it. Like... No, I like this one.
Yeah.
You gave it to me. It means a lot. Oh. Nothing. He's like, I give it 5 years. You guys will figure it out by then.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the second time this episode they just show Frieren just limply hanging over here.
Wait, Frieren knows how to use a hammer?
Oh, she levitated and animated the hammer to do stuff for her.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Dink, dink, dink.
Yeah.
A stew!
Nice!
A stew! Meat and
Frieren's
potatoes.
making stew for dinner. Fuck yeah!
Yeah! Actual cat. Just bleh. And now you go out looking for it. Yeah. Because Himmel doesn't seem like he was the kind of idiot who wouldn't know that kind of stuff.
Oh, he knew. Yeah.
Yeah, he knew.
Where's Frieren?
She's out all night. I don't know. Looking for something.
Frieren, you were gone for 6 weeks. What? It was just 6 weeks.
I cannot tell you how long I've been, looking for a locate object spell.
Yeah.
I'd kill for it,
But I do have a summon metal spell.
Oh. Oh. Go through the list.
Are you sure about that?
Oh! Yes!
Alright.
Yes! Locate object!
Love it.
Huge! Now, how does it work exactly? Casts it and it... Like...
You get a map wayfinder.
Yeah, you get like a bing, bing.
Yeah.
Ah, I love it. Here we go. After the adventure.
Oh my god. Oh, she chose it? Oh, okay.
He notices.
Nice. And from her to him, even though she didn't notice eternal love, she doesn't die of old age. Nice. Yeah, with a little beam going into the sky.
Oh my god. Wait.
But he knows that she doesn't get it.
No, wait. No, he might have been doing this as a demonstration. It might be...
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
And then we hear
bells
church
ringing.
bells. Yeah. Now,
so we're left to just wonder?
No, have her offhand comment, yeah, and he, like, got down on one knee and everything.
We did a little, like, ceremony, thing.
He was
mostly just getting rewarded by the
And then
priest
he was very confused when I said, I'll see you in 50 years.
He's your backup. Right? Oh my god, the reveal, though.
Yeah. God damn.
Yeah. Fuck.
What? She said, I'll think about it. Just give me a little bit of time.
She, like, takes it off that finger and is like, I actually like it on this one. And he's just like, oh, okay.
The worst she can say is no.
Yeah, the worst she can say is no. See you in 50 years. I love that they make it, like, as obvious as possible for us.
Yeah.
But even Frieren is kind of touched and moved by the way that he does it, because I think she likes him by this point. But it's the thing of where someone has, like, a passing crush on somebody, because to her 10 years is, like, a month.
Right. It's like, oh, that was a fun weekend. Hey,
so like,
yeah, and then when she sorts out her feelings, oh, he's dead.
And he really did love me. Like,
yeah.
Like, she might fully get it.
Now, there is an element to this where I think there is a beauty and poetry to the idea that Himmel's like, hey, because our lives are so different and everything, maybe this can only just be a gesture.
Yes.
Right?
Very possible.
But I will give the full cape furl and, like, getting down on one knee and everything for this gesture, because that's how much I care about you.
Yes.
Even if it's just a gesture to you, it was just a weekend.
Yeah.
Here you go.
It meant eternity for me.
Right.
And I love the concept of eternal love being brought up here, because the themes of this show have very much proclaimed that eternity is not a thing.
Okay.
I was going to say eternity is not a thing, but it is for some. Like,
okay.
And the idea that Frieren might literally live forever, or live so long that effectively it's forever.
Yeah.
All the people around her won't. So the choice to make connections and to build relationships with those people is a hard one. And yet, because she has made so few, she hasn't come to the other side of the pain of eternity, which is watching all those people go.
Right.
Except for this one adventure where it finally happened, and she cried at the passing of Himmel.
Because
she cried.
Right. Her love will last forever, even if she's not going to be with these people forever.
Right.
Right. And so that's
she'll
that's
never forget him. She'll never forget this time.
Yep. And that's what makes it so beautiful, that she was the one who picked out the ring, not knowing the meaning.
Right.
Right. Because of course it wouldn't be Himmel, like, picking it out and not knowing the meaning, because he did, and of course he would. It's her.
And I like also that we didn't get confirmation as to whether Himmel believed that she knew what she was doing when doing this here.
Oh, sure.
There's a I'd say a more likely theory that he knows that she doesn't necessarily know, because of them spending 10 years. He knows all her little mannerisms and the things that would be in her, like, knowledge base versus not.
Yep.
It's like, this isn't a spell. She even made the point, this isn't a magic ring, so I don't really care about it.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's the offering to buy me a ring. I could see a ring being very helpful. Like those can have some nice properties. Oh, no, I was just thinking like a ring. Oh, okay.
Well, then this one has a cool flower design. Take that one, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And he's just like, I love that this show has such good small detail body language animation that's just kind of a casual thing to happen in the episode.
Right. Yep.
But in another anime, we'd have like a, does she know? Yeah. And then it's like no. In this, we just have like a little smile, and it's just like, oh, we get it. Yeah.
Also, I fully believe that Himmel was not planning on getting one knee until he saw the design of the ring.
Yes, I agree.
Like that it's the I see. You know, right. And so then it's also she didn't understand what this means.
But I will absolutely pledge my eternal love for you. Like,
Yeah, exactly. And
he never got married.
Even if she doesn't understand what this means.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
Because let's be real, you know, living in seclusion and all that stuff and the idea of getting down on one knee, that could be just from the last couple hundred years.
Yeah, that
in
could
this
be
world,
an entirely
you know?
human thing.
That could be an entirely human thing, you know? Right? Like all of these things.
But he did do our world traditional thing of the putting it on the left hand ring finger.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
He went
and
all the way.
And I fully believe that at some point, maybe even after he died, she's like, nah, 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 and then she sees like, oh, yeah, I guess a lot of people just like to put rings on
just
that finger.
humans just tend to put rings there. But
yeah,
cool.
And then she maybe finds out like what it means, and then it's like,
oh,
fuck. Yeah.
I would actually really love for it to be a thing where she never brings up the exact time she figured it out, but just that
At
she's
some
like,
point along the way.
At some point along the way, she knew, she found out, and it's that whole thing of where she's acknowledged and made peace with the sad reality that while Himmel was someone that she could have spent more time with, and she wept when he died, she has the now, she has an eternity in the future here to find the ability to live happily in the present that she missed in the adventure.
And that's the thing that I think is good about the fact, even though Fern is like, you know, no, when she's like, if I don't find it tonight, then I don't find it.
Yeah.
Because it's the acceptance that she's not going to live in the past. Right? Because she could theoretically spend the rest of her life, or maybe 100 years or something, looking for that ring because, goddamn, you know.
Old Frieren would have done that.
And old Frieren totally would have done that.
Yeah, because she has no sense of urgency or anything with regards to all this stuff, or even relationships to care about their passage of time.
Yep.
So now she's like this, no, I don't need to burden you guys with this.
Yeah.
You guys are doing the fixing of the wagon. She says, I will look for this until the wagon gets fixed, and then we'll move on.
Yep.
That's character development.
Oh,
Frieren is a changed person already from the time that she spent with Fern up until now. Yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah.
Wow. Good stuff. And then having just the revelation that not only did Himmel love her, he wanted to be with her for the rest of his life.
Oh, yeah.
He definitely didn't do the traditional proposal thing, almost probably as a like, hey, I know it's not going to work out.
Yep.
We just did the 10-year adventure, but I'll just have you know that with this ring, I'll pledge to you my eternal love, because my eternity to you is not necessarily that much, but it means everything to me, and thus it's a form of, you know, flirting. It's a form of endearment.
Yeah.
It's a form of bonding, of companionship.
Well, and in a lot of ways,
it doesn't need to have all the trappings of like marriage specifically.
Or my feelings are conditional on your feelings. You know?
Sure.
Right? Like,
that
they
don't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the, you know, you'll do what you'll do.
But
here's where I'm
mine.
at.
Yep.
Yeah, here's mine.
Yeah.
And that's awesome.
And he does seem like he could have that little bit of awkward bumbling, but also kind of, I hate using the kids' word, but the Riz Lord of where he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna flirt with you.
Oh yeah, no, he knows how to flirt.
He knows how to be.
He is
sexy.
the hero, aka the paladin that has the statted out charisma and everything. Yeah. They made the statue of him a lot more than they made the statue of the others. Right. You know,
he's probably very iconic in terms of not just his accomplishments, but in his
like he's
iconography.
He's aware of the impressions that he leaves on people, and that's why he was so fawning over like his pose and things like that.
Right.
Whereas like Eisen.
But this was a soft moment.
Yeah, exactly.
But this was a soft moment. And I really appreciate that it was a soft moment.
Yep.
The way that Frieren also responded to it also looks not like old Frieren. I just got to say. Frieren here looks shocked, but also kind of happy.
Sure.
In a way. And I think it's more shock than happy. But I don't think it's shock from the I know what this is. It's more the shock of like, whoa, this is I kind of like this. Like
like recognizing that this is something special, even if not understanding entirely why.
This is a canon event. It's a very like locked in memory that's gonna be Very important for her.
But that was just like a little few minutes from the end of the episode.
Yep.
And it was incredible.
Right.
But the rest of the episode, I gotta say, I really
like
loved
that
that
too.
happened. Like,
Yeah.
the fact that there was an actual fight between Fern and Stark, that's very understandable. Because, yeah, when will you learn that your actions have consequences? Like,
I love it. I love it so much because she wanted a present.
uh-huh.
He didn't give her one. Mm-hmm. We never saw Frieren give one either, but it's just the point of where she really likes Stark. Mm-hmm. She doesn't know how to feel about the fact that she likes Stark. So she's mad at herself. She's mad at the fact that Stark is the guy that she likes. Mm-hmm. And it's probably mostly because he's the first boy that she spent a lot of time with.
It's totally a convenience thing.
It's absolutely a convenience relationship. But she can't help that she feels that way. So then, when it's revealed that he doesn't have a gift for her, she gets upset in her classic Fern way. Mm-hmm. But then he goes like, hey, that hurts. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, don't be abusive. Come on.
Right.
Now, the thing is that I think this was probably the worst time for him to protest. He's had plenty of time to protest before this. That would have been
he
better.
literally has done nothing.
Yeah.
And this is where it's that's actually something that hurts. But
But I think what might have hurt even more was the idea that she was implying that he didn't care about her by not getting her a present on her birthday. And when actually he also really likes her and doesn't know how to deal with that.
Yeah.
And thus that hurt him also even more than the usual stuff, because we saw earlier he's actually not that, it doesn't matter to him that much that this happens. If anything, he might kind of like a little bit of the attention, even though there are times where he clearly doesn't like the kind of verbal or just
verbal lashings,
as it were. Yes.
Yeah.
But this hit him a little bit harder, and thus when they come back to each other, he quickly like blurts out the "I'm sorry," which is because he's like, shit, I don't want any permanent lasting consequences to our relationship because of my actions or yours.
Right.
I would like this to go back to the way things were. I liked the way things were. And yet she's like, no, I'm sorry. I love the classic, I'm apologizing. No, you don't need to. No, I do. No, I need to. And then then they move on from it and they go forward here because thing is, people are people. You're going to make mistakes. But also,
totally.
not everyone's personality lines up with everybody else's. So you're going to have times where certain people, you're like, how are these two like
how do
close?
they make that work?
How do they make that work? And it's like, they really like each other. Like,
yeah, and that's why also like conventions with regards to relationships and things like that only like are helpful as guidelines, right?
Exactly.
Like it's not a one size fits all kind of thing.
Well said.
It's
Well
not
said.
about what defines a like a proper relationship or something like that.
Or even like
it's
yeah.
how do you do relationship with this person,
Right.
Yeah.
It's a complete coin toss in the air of just what kind of things they're going to find interesting about you or not, or the things that are going to bug them about things about them they're going to bug you or things you're going to love. So the fact that then here we have this setup for now I did the thing where I went shopping with her and I kind of looked at her reactions to things and went
3
until
hours.
the one that she liked. Oh, what do you know? The one that had to do with eternal love was the one where he could tell she gave signals that she really liked that one. And even if, this is what I really like to think, even if they were subconscious, even if Fern was not literally doing the annoying thing of, I'm trying to mentally impress upon you to do this consciously.
But I'm not going to tell you. Yeah.
Right. I like to give her the benefit of the doubt that she was doing this subconsciously and she's trying so hard to not influence him so that she can get that cathartic feeling of pretending like he's doing this entirely of his own accord.
Right, because
that would mean even more if he ended up choosing the one that she really did like.
And this is after her making a big deal about the fact that he didn't get her something, so she probably already feels like she's kind of coercing him into this,
Maybe.
Like,
maybe.
So,
but yeah, the fact that he also initiated the thing of I'd like to pick one out for you, then also gave her that like little pep in her step, and that little bit of bounce. And it is good to be reminded that both of these two are kind of socially awkward bumblefucks.
Yep.
He was living a lie in the village, pretending to be the super strong warrior that was fearless against the dragon and stuff. But that probably led to him being rather lonely because he was keeping that side of himself secret.
Mm-hmm. In addition to the time when he was with Eisen, who is just the pinnacle of emotional nuance and vulnerability.
And then we have Fern, who is with Heiter, who was probably a lot more emotionally vulnerable, but was still an old man who probably couldn't necessarily emotionally connect with her in a way that she would like with, say, Frieren. Or Stark.
Yeah, and then after, when she then leaves and spends a lot more of her developmental years with Frieren, Frieren isn't exactly...
Right. The second a new adult comes into the situation, she's like, I need to talk to you about relationship problems.
Not even, I mean, yes, new adult, absolutely. But also just new person that is going to have, like, Stark has a higher emotional intelligence than Frieren.
Yes.
Let that sink in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Frieren is not emotionally dense because of the adventure. But she is definitely emotionally denser than the kids.
She's 37 or 38 or 39 years or whatever into her emotional journey. Mm-hmm. But, she takes a relaxed pace. So...
Yeah, the benefit of Frieren is that she'll be able to recontextualize things in the past based on how closely she can hold on to those memories.
Yeah.
And I would love for that to actually get brought up at some point.
Yes.
Little tangent, I don't want to go into it too long, but there's the idea of Frieren, if she is an elf, does she have the same human trait of dumping unimportant memories?
Sure.
For the sake of just maintaining sanity,
Potentially, if they wanted to get into it, this is maybe too much into the details of things, but if elves live forever, if they're not killed, then at the very least there would be no like brain degradation over time, right? Like,
right, they're probably immune to a lot of the general effects of aging.
Right. Like you wouldn't get an elf with Alzheimer's, right?
No.
But like, would that also mean that like maybe your memory would just be that extra bit sharp in general, because
it just is always there, and it's just you literally have to sit there and be like, okay, sort through
right, and it's like
there we go.
In some fantasy settings they'll do the thing of like elves practice like meditation and stuff, and things to sort of like consciously organize that kind of stuff.
But Frieren doesn't seem like the kind of person that does that, so that's just a random thought. But we did get info about flying magic, and that humans only learned to fly, coincidentally,
by yoinking it from demons.
No. Did you remember the time? Around the time the Demon King was killed. That's when humans learned to fly. Mm-hmm. That was the end of their adventure 40 years ago. It was around that time.
Yes.
So just the idea that, Frieren might have literally been responsible for passing along to humans the ability to cast fly.
Right.
That might have been literally Frieren's thing. And I just want to throw out a thing here. She is not only giving the lore info because she cares about magical history. Read your damn books, kids.
Right.
But two, she might have been gushing about the details of it because she's very proud personally of being the one that's like,
she's like,
gave you humans the ability to, get your feet off the ground.
The fact that I was able to steal that shit from the demons.
At all.
And
copy it.
Right. That's damn impressive.
So she's like, I need you to understand how much work went into, I can't just levitate the carriage. You have to understand. It was such a big deal that we could get it to cast on us. The reason why it works for us is because our forms are around the same size. This carriage doesn't have all the attributes.
It's a lot heavier, and I don't know exactly what part of the spell governs the force and weight and things like that.
Right.
So
we haven't even learned to be able to cast it on other people really as much now. We primarily cast it on ourselves.
That actually is a good point. That might also theoretically be connected to some of the levitation magic that they do. And one of the things that I've always been kind of curious about is that sometimes when they would like be cleaning the beach or something like that, they don't like just lift like a shit ton of stuff all at once.
They have like an area.
Yeah, and they'll just sort of be a stream of like picking stuff up. But like if they can shoot blah like giant lasers, I'm like, wait, hang on a second. Why couldn't they just like,
blow it away.
Yeah, right.
And that's because I think
Maybe
spells
it's
in
the
this
same
world
kind of thing.
spells in this world are very specific in their application.
Right. And maybe the levitation stuff that they're doing is a form of the just fly spell, basically. And so, if you want to clean a beach or whatever, or clear a ruin or something like that, it does actually take a lot of time. But yeah. And last little thing, I mentioned this in the reaction, but I love that Fern actually apologized for kicking Sign. I think that's really good. I think the fact that she apologized to him rather than Stark, yes, of course that's going to happen, but the fact that Stark isn't bothered by it, but she still learned to apologize to somebody, I think that's an important distinction.
She also did apologize to Stark.
She apologized to Stark, as a general thing for blowing up at him, but specifically with the, girl in anime is physically violent with a guy, right? And, and not in like the
mangaka basically want to be stepped on, and the thing is
I can respect that.
I understand that. I get that.
Yeah,
it's hot. It can be really kinky. The issue is that we have a very, very unkazuma-like world in this in anime, where it's the women in anime be like slap, 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 slap. Then they go baka and then blush, and then it's the men go like, oh, but what's the deal? And then
how dare you? Yeah, right. It's the totally different thing, but I remember coming across a manga page panel or whatever that was absolutely fantastic, where it's like two clearly like hot and bothered like young people, right? And the guy's like, I've really been wanting to explore your body, and the girl's like, I've actually been thinking the exact same thing, and then boom, big bolded words, mutual consent. Isn't that great?
That's amazing. I was really like, what did the big bold? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow. But yes.
Yeah.
We'd love to see it. Having the story continue with Sign being now a source of adult insight, I think is really cool.
Yes.
Having him also kind of join Frieren in the like, we're shipping them, aren't we? Yes,
yeah, exactly.
We are. Yes.
Frieren actually just being like, I'm a spy on them from up on this roof that I got up here because of my fly spell that I shared with the world.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the kind of shit that just, it makes me excited for them hanging out and just interacting together.
And yes, I was thinking the exact same thing. The Frieren sliding down the roof like shingles and everything, that was adorable.
Fucking adorable.
That was fantastic.
There's a lot of little things that I can tell that the production crew for this anime, they put a lot of love into the little bits of characterization and the body language and the actions and the movement of these characters. So the little moments where Frieren just does Frieren things. I need the compilation video of Frieren doing Frieren things for
40 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Just I'll watch the shit out of that.
Yep.
Just some dorky music. Or just something silly.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Basically. Yeah.
But yeah, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. And also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. So yeah, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.